This is some new Warface gameplay. I'm Ash94587. Please don't try to copy that into a browser. My friends try. It's fun to watch them fail. Right now I'm using an R16A2 light machine gun and Warface, and we're going to start things out with a death. Currently I am in Blackwood, I believe is the team. Warface is a free-to-play, first-person shooter off of Steam. Steam, just gonna search Steam up and it'll show a download link and whatnot. So this is the Rifleman class. It just gives you a submachine gun or an automatic rifle. But if that's what you're into, I know I am. That's my favorite class. Just go with that. Two teams. Blackwood is the team I'm currently on, and Warface, name of the game, that is the opposing team currently. I record this using Raptor, if anyone's curious. I have a very decent PC, just built it a week or two ago, so this is why there's not very many videos on my channel. I don't have any audio from the game itself because that just overrides my commentary, and I'd like to have all of this hard work, show off in the light and not be like, oh, I'm just gonna, record all of this and no one's gonna hear it because there's, I don't know, I think it was on this map because there's some kind of plane that comes in every now and then and drops a few explosives or whatever, and it makes a ton of noise, so that any other noises are completely inaudible, like even if you're listening to music or something. I know there's going to be quite a bit of an echo because I can't hear myself while I'm recording these. I have to put a large boost onto my microphone. Audio quality isn't amazing because this is just an on-face headset microphone that I got for 17 bucks on Amazon, just like the first gaming class, thing or whatever. If anyone's curious what my PC specs are, I'd be more than happy to show them to you. I've said it multiple times to different people. Let's start out with CPU, if anyone's curious. AMD FX 9590. I think it's an amazing CPU. I don't overclock at all. It's not that great to me to overclock. I think you should just keep a warranty if you have it. It's pretty cool. This is a fairly new game to me. Don't expect amazing gameplay or anything. Just expect, noobish gameplay, but you know what you're doing. So really not noobish, but kind of beginner type class. It's my favorite gun in the game, this jungle currently at least, until I rank up a little bit. Then maybe it'll change a little bit. I would like to reload so that I always have a full clip after every single gunfight. Of course, you're not going to be able to reload as you're in a gunfight, but whatever. I digressed. The graphics card is the AMD Radeon, or the SFX Radeon R7 260X from XFX. It's only a 1 GB video card. I definitely don't recommend it, but this was my first PC build, so whatever. I can do a better job when I upgrade eventually. When I get money and whatnot. I have a just random gaming keyboard off of Amazon. It was cheap, only 40 bucks with a mouse and keyboard, so I decided to get it, whatever. I have the Fractal Design Define R4 case, from Fractal Design. Awesome case, huge, heavy, built like a tank. It's absolutely a case you should get. I picked it up on a promo extra savings code from Newegg. Newegg is just a computer components shop, if anyone's wondering what that is. I've just got this random monitor that my uncle gave to me because it was free I decided to get it. I have tons of adapters. I know it's not amazing, but whatever. I have an ASRock 970 performance motherboard. It was super hard because of my CPU to find anything that would work with it because it was 220-watt TDP. I know any techies watching this will like cringe and think, "Oh my gosh, that's how much a graphics card should use." Blah blah blah. Don't care. I I thought it looked cool. I thought it would be good, for my CPU to have to like be showing 5 gigahertz. That's just unheard of, even though it was AMD. Intel, if Intel ever comes out with a 5 gigahertz 8-core CPU, it's obviously going to be about 3 times more expensive than like an entire computer. But there will be people who are like, "Whoa, this is super fast. It's expensive," but whatever. I digress. For the cooler, I have a Corsair H100i CPU cooler. I definitely recommend the cooler, but do not recommend the CPU unless you know what you're doing and you know what you're getting into, because the Corsair H100i is pretty much a requirement for it. So if you don't have the money for a nice computer, I do not recommend going with my build whatsoever. Get a better graphics card. Go with my CPU and get a better graphics card is my recommendation, but don't go with my exact build the way I pick the parts and whatnot. I just have 2 sticks of 4 gigabytes. Crucial Ballistic Sport memory, whatever. It was super cheap, only $60 for both of them. Dual channel, whatnot. I'm very new to this, so don't flack me on any like low quality parts, whatnot. I have a CX 750M power supply from Corsair. They're amazing for everything. If you want RAM, you should probably get them. I didn't think about it because it was a $10, more expensive per 4 gig stick. So I thought, that's extra expensive. Whatever. It's the same type of deal or whatever. It's fine. I have an optical drive because I installed lots of stuff on CDs and DVDs and whatnot from previous computers that I had lying around so that I could install stuff. I also have a WD Green. Do not get this hard drive. It's extra slow, even though it's like IntelliPark, IntelliPower. It's extra special, and we have these special features, and basically it's saying it's an extra slow hard drive, and we cheaped out on everything, even though it's the same price as like a normal hard drive. It's meant for mass storage, if you have lots of games and whatnot, I guess, but don't get anything like Battlefield 4 or anything that requires massive load times, like higher end games or whatever. For your League of Legends and whatnot, I'm sure it would be fine. Dota 2, whatever. Pistols in this game are extra nice and special. They're cool, whatever. For my, I think that's it. No, I have some extra case fans, like from a Deeppool Cataract or whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter about fans unless you actually have to have like an extra cool PC or something. Still don't recommend anything in my computer. I mean, I recommend things in my computer, just don't get an exact like replica of my computer if you ever want to see it. But like an SSD would be a nice thing if I had thought of that. Like, oh, I'll just put Windows on this and some epic games like I don't know, like Witcher 3, that's a sick game I have heard. Arkham Knight, definitely get that, but you totally need a better graphics card for that. Dying Light, maybe. I don't even know, I'm rambling on and on. Check this game out, it's super cool. Warface, download it on Steam. This game is about to come to an end, and so is this video. So these are the grenades, just chuck them like this, because well, why not? Go. So that is the end of the game. We ended up losing this round. I probably didn't help all that much. So yeah, see you next time in the video tomorrow. Goodbye.